Good morning. We are here again, only this time with e-tickets to avoid the enormous queue. Although technically our e-ticket's not valid for half an hour, so it's a perfect opportunity to find something to eat. So that's part of the queue, but it goes all the way around the other side of the church. So we didn't want to do that. So we're going to attempt to show them the e-ticket and move inside. Let's hope this all works. Hi. So we've done the difficult part, which is actually getting in to the cathedral. Well, I say in. And secondly, it's technically a minor basilica. We're in the gate. The scanner worked. It could actually read an iPhone. So, you know, technology wins again, even if printers are terrible. And so what we're going to do is go in and then we're going to go up one of them. I think it's this side, I don't know, whichever the tall side is. So we've had to get a map. There's Jesus, totally there. Okay, it's hard to fully capture on camera quite how ridiculous this place is. I hope you get a bit of a feel. I mean, it just doesn't look like the inside of most cathedrals. It looks like the inside of a space cathedral. Kind of crazy. It's much more open than you imagine Basilica is, and there's a lot more sort of unusual details. The knees on those amazing supporting beams. It feels actually amazingly modern, which is surprising since they've been building it for 100 years. And they're not near done, as they think they're going to finish in 2026. Another day, another tower. Don't really know where this is, but I can assure you when you look down, it looks like you're quite a long way up. Yeah, see? Photo place. Yeah. So this is one of the Passion Towers at the very top of his crazy building. So some Gaudi blobs. And there's a quite significant down. It's fine for the camera to look, as long as I don't. I can review it later and be like, wow, that was a long way. Coins, can you see that? Yeah. Guess that's where we're going. There's the many fruits of Gaudi, some oranges, some dates we think, maybe strawberries, maybe some grapes. I don't know, that's like a mixed fruit, something or other. Warmed up nicely. This is where we've come from. And this is another one of his houses without a flat roof. Okay, welcome to the last downward bit. You'll notice it's just kind of a hole in the middle, as is traditional with Spanish health and safety. Just kind of lean back and hope for the best. I might put the camera away so I can actually do that. There's the right frequency. Ma. Yeah, it's hard to do. I'm not a professional monk. Monk. So welcome to the Arc de Triomphe, the Barcelona version. Just come back on the metro from the Sagrada Familia and just heading down towards the park, just down the end of this nice walkway. There's parakeets, obviously, because we can't go anywhere without parakeets. At least you feel they should be in this climate. Wow, that looks like a golden statue of someone riding a chariot. Very exciting. The fountain is full glory. It's really nice. You can smell all the blossoms. It's warm, and I think this is the boating lake. Let's investigate, shall we? Watch out, geese. About to eat a small child. He knows it. Yes, it is. Just boating. Drifting, I should say. It's a nice day for a drift. Now, if I just do this one, straighten us up. Yeah, there is a giant mammoth there. Don't be alarmed. See the blossom over there? We're heading... Yeah, you can't really get there, that woman's trapped. Yeah, it's always the opposite one to the one you think. If you want to go that way, you row with that one. And if you want to go that way, you row with that one. I'm going forwards, it's very unusual. I've been going backwards for the last 20 minutes. Can't really lean any further back.
No, you really can't.
I'm nearly in the lake as it is.
God! Shouldn't have let me take over.
You got a boat licence. More off the back streets of Barcelona. This is the Cathedral Square, that's where we were yesterday, up there on their roof. We're back on the Rambla, just rambling up. Rambling slowly up the street. Let's look at some people's food. Put them off their dinner. There we go. Looking for 100 montaditos, which is somewhere up here. I was about to say we just turn here and then there's a funicular, but as you can see there's a very long tunnel with a funicular at the end of it, because like all European transport, the stations aren't actually anywhere near each other. They just got the same entrances and exits, and then you walk along a long way. That looks awesome. We're going up a mountain. I mean, it's really more of a hill. In fact, really, we're just going over the road. We get the idea. Come on, ready for takeoff. That's quite leisurely. So this is the park. Ooh, excuse the balls. That's really nice, isn't it? Look at that. It's lovely. And that's the city. So you can see the Castel over there that we're heading for. You can see where we've come from. And there's the port with the crazy old looking teleferiques. It's a big boat. Here is the Castel. That is a fully working port, check that out. There's a really strong smell of grain, so I reckon that there is at least some barley or hops or whatever, probably breweries and whatnot nearby. So I know they make their own Spanish beer near here. There's the occasional gum to keep visitors at bay. We're taking the path down the hill and we're going to see what it's like. Don't think it should be too bad. At least we're not going all the way to the bottom of the hill. It's only planned on going to where the funicular is, which isn't a huge distance. Going through the park. Now we've got to get down. I'm presuming the only sensible way. Well, this one has a corner in it. Well, I mean, you can go down there, but that just doesn't seem like any fun at all. Well, it might be meant for children. That's how you do it. Excuse me. Just got to manoeuvre myself. Bear with me a second. It's not for large people. That wasn't dignified, but it did work. That corner really threw me. Right, onwards. Come through the park, back past the funicular station. We're just walking down the road towards the Olympic Stadium from 1992, which is scarily 21 years ago. Oh my god. What happened? But anyway, that's around the corner here. So there's Lord Coe's trainer print. I'm looking for Mr. Gasol. Oh, Mr. Nadal. This is quite a lot bigger foot.
Really small feet.
He's got quite small feet. So this is kind of their equivalent of the Leicester School. He's got weird shaped feet. What's going on there?
Okay, Lance Armstrong has got tiny feet.
Yeah, it's got tiny feet. That's why he has to take so many drugs to make his feet bigger. Yeah.
But I can just get smaller feet.
This is the Olympic Stadium as a side note to people's feet. That's quite impressive, but that would have been where the flame was lit. The Olympic flame carrying malarkey. Wow. And that's the Palace de España, right over the road. Oh look, Roger Federer. I don't quite understand why his foot is here. I don't think he played in the 1992 Olympics. Plus I'm not even sure there was tennis in the 1992 Olympics. Oh, Sevi, he's a classic. There's some good Spaniards here, but then there's also a random Swiss person and Seb Coe. Really get a feel of how long 400 metres is. There we go, there it is, stadium from the other side. And on the right here we think this might be in the swimming, possibly. And then round to the left, there's the palace. That's something else with the big floodlighting. Not quite sure what. And then this is Telefónica's ridiculous thing. This is where we've been having dinner tonight. Now, interesting side note, this is exactly the same road that we had dinner on every night. We started down there and then we went up there and now we're here. We've travelled less than 100 metres in each direction, but it was very good. Lots of paella and Catalan cream, or creme brulee to some other people. So this, as you can see, is Casa Portillo, which is another Gaudi masterpiece. It's not open at the moment. The reason we're here is they have free Wi-Fi and we've just got our boarding passes for tomorrow. Good work, Gaudi. It's what he would have wanted, I'm sure, as well as the gift shops. So yeah, we've just been scouring the streets and we've now got Wi-Fi, but only in this spot too. Right here, you come to Barcelona, stand here and you've got free Wi-Fi. Because there's not a lot. There's a lot of locked Wi-Fi networks, there's not a lot of free ones, so bear that in mind. Anyway, that is your news roundup of the day. We've now eaten too much and feeling slightly stuffed. This is the breakfast room, which you might see tomorrow, but more importantly than that, listen. Despite the fact it's dark and there's no one in there, it's playing soothing music. Oh, lift. Oh yeah, this is the lift that opens on both sides. Right, now I know you've seen the bathroom before, but I'll give you some context. In 1969 we managed to send a man to the moon, yeah? And we invented the microprocessor, and it's now so small you can get it into a pair of trainers in the heel. But this truly is the absolute pinnacle of human achievement. Bear with me here. It's a toilet, you see? There you go. Ta-da, toilet. But watch this. If you want to close the toilet, you can just let it go. And it does it itself. Very relaxed manner. That is quality engineering. It's also slightly ridiculous. Good work, Vilroy and Bosch. From one restaurant to another, this is breakfast. Right here under the eaves of this fancy building. That's the hotel there, incidentally. That's how far we've come. Come all the way to this cafe to have breakfast. And I'm sitting down now. I can sort of probably doze back off to sleep. I don't know if you can see from the giant stupid thermometer, it is 19 or possibly 20 degrees. It's not very clear where the line is, but it's something like that. So that's the bus stop. We've just been investigating how to get back to the airport. Very easy. So we're heading to the Rambla to go and do a bit of rambling. We might get to see the market if it's open. Check out the Mercado. Welcome to the Mercat, which is obviously a Mercado by normal Spanish standards. Whole pig's leg? No? You sure? Get you a good price. 139 euros for a whole leg. Or 225 if you want it cured. It's quite mad, isn't it? So this is what I bought myself. It's just being photographed for posterity. Sort of pack of some meat and some breadsticks because I can. One candy. This is what shop Willy Wonka would make if we could. I can't begin to describe the smell other than just the most unbelievable blend of sugar. So sweet. Makes you a little bit ill. Still haven't found anything souvenir wise to buy. We're still looking. We haven't given up yet, but we're on the clock somewhat. Ice cream stuff. Vanilla sandwich. That's what's being purchased. Well, I bought a few things. I've so far managed to get a couple of t-shirts and some key rings with some nice prints. So, you know, classic tourist bits. So, it's better than now so far. You know what the perfect tourist present is? Got all those dear ones amongst you. Yeah, that's right. Swords. Massive swords with Templar crosses on. Yep, impressive. Welcome to 100 Montaditos. Second one we've been to in 2 days. But it's a very cheap way of having a couple of sandwiches. Please excuse the man announcing whose meal is up next. How would you like your own fake beard? You can look like, well, I don't even know how to describe these people. They look like suspicious 70s porn stars. It's the best way of looking at it. I'm wandering slowly back to the hotel so we can get our stuff and head for the autobus. Nice avenue. There's lots of very nice big wide avenues in Barcelona. Double roads lined with 2 sets of trees. It's really nice. Really pretty. Heading back to the airport. Boo. Well, it's a very nice trip. Still, you can only hope the bus breaks down or all flights are cancelled. Or my passport is expired and I haven't noticed. Welcome to the shininess that is Barcelona Airport. Look at this. Look how shiny the floor is. More touristy bits. Obviously, can't buy enough. So that was a lovely holiday, despite how tired I look. And although it's been 6 months since I've been in the airport last, we're going away again in August. I had to think about that in 4 months' time. So I think I'm going to wrap up today's vlog here because otherwise it's going to be planes and trains and automobiles, which is not so interesting. So, thanks for watching. See you very soon.